as a young kid, I used to be called faggot and things like that as a young kid, before I even knew what the word faggot meant. And but then it progressed to where I grew up, and I used to get things done like going to clubs. I remember one incident where I was going to a club and it was freezing cold, and a truck came by me, and they said to come in. They would ask me something. They threw a big old bucket of ice cold water on me passing by.
In a country that prides itself on equality and freedom, many people in the nation still face a great deal of fear and limitation when it comes to self-expression and equality. Discrimination in today's society is not as uncommon as many people believe it to be. Whether victimization occurs at the workplace, school, public places, or even at home, discrimination is a prevailing and ongoing issue in all parts of the United States. Oftentimes, this discrimination will escalate into hate crimes. Hate crimes motivated by discrimination are aggressive expressions of prejudice against a person or group because of a defining characteristic such as ethnicity, race, gender, religion, or sexual orientation. These crimes can be any sort of crime, including arson, harassment, vandalism, robbery, threats, rape, torture, and murder. Even though it is often believed that most hate crimes are committed by strangers, parents, siblings, co-workers, neighbors, and peers have also been reported to commit such crimes. 3 general theories help explain the motivations behind hate crimes: prejudice, peer dynamics, and thrill-seeking. Prejudice can express core values and beliefs. Gender and sexual orientation discrimination may stem from prejudice that arise from a desire to maintain clear, consistent male and female gender roles and boundaries between the two. Prejudice can also be rooted in fear, which can arise from the idea that a certain belief or value is being threatened, which could be perceived as an attack on one's own identity. As a result, some people may act out instantly and violently, rather than take the time to learn about what they are afraid of and how they could overcome it. Peer pressure is an ongoing issue today that is the root of many violent or rash actions that some people may not normally commit. By committing a hate crime, someone may hope to fulfill their peers' expectations, prove something about themselves to their peers, or conform to their beliefs to find such acceptance, even if that person does not fully agree with their actions. The thrill-seeking theory is considerably self-explanatory. Thrill-seeking behavior expresses boredom and/or the desire to experience a rush and excitement. Anger and aggression play a major role in any hate crime. If one does not work towards finding a way to overcome their negativity, prejudice, fear, or overwhelming need for recognition, then it can develop into extreme hatred and anger. Many times when someone is extremely angry, their thought and judgment can become impaired, which could then lead them to act out in an impulsive, careless, and violent manner.
You have to be careful because people aren't playing with rocks or they're not going to beat you up anymore. Now people are playing with guns and knives now.
Hate crimes are attacks on a person's identity. Because a biased crime is motivated by hatred and anger, oftentimes a biased crime can be more brutal and severe than an unbiased crime. Even though the physical effects of a hate crime will generally not last much longer than they would for a crime that was not based on hate, the psychological effects can last much longer. These effects can last longer because a crime is more personal. Victims of hate crimes based on discrimination are often left feeling unable to express themselves and their true identity openly with confidence, for fear of being attacked again. To prevent the spread of hate-motivated crimes will take a nationwide effort with full community involvement and commitment to the cause. Raising awareness to the issue and the seriousness is the first step to gain support. It is important to understand the nature of hate crimes and discrimination to find the most efficient ways for prevention. This education should start in the school systems. Teaching tolerance to young students will help them to accept others for who they really are as they grow up. And later, when they have children of their own, they will raise their children to be tolerant as well. Creating more outreach programs, such as the Human Rights Campaign Youth and Campus Outreach Program, and starting campaigns like those created by the Not in Our Town programs, can provide information, resources, and support for those who want to learn about the issue and help the prevention efforts. State and national legislation should also continue to address the issue to demonstrate that hate-based crime will not be accepted by the government or society. With the cooperation and commitment of the entire community, hate crimes based on discrimination may one day be just an issue of the past.
Just get online, become educated with those organizations that are out there, keep those organizations funded. Just be aware, stay educated, that's what I say.